Welcome back to Media Week. Let's take a look now at the radio ratings for Survey 6, thanks to GFK. Starting with the Sydney market. And James, look at that, 2GB coming out on top.
Yeah, look, they dominate all the time here. The big interest, I guess, is the competitive FM space. Great news for WSFM and Jonesy and Amanda, who are WSFM stays at number 1 FM, at Jonesy and Amanda get back to number 1 FM, pushing aside Kyle and Jackie O. It's really been swapsies between those two ARN stations all this year. Still no sight of Today FM. That's the other big story in the Sydney market. What will they really stick with their breakfast show through to 2015?
All right, Melbourne, let's take a look at that one, and you can see 3AW in top.
3AW, they really have a stranglehold on the market. Pretty good survey again for Southern Cross down there, Fox and Nova, but very competitive. See those 4 FM stations all in the 7% band there.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, Brisbane. Let's take a look at Brisbane.
Yeah, look, 97.3, 6 surveys in a row. Can they hold on for 2 more survey wins this year, Ingrid? That's one of the big questions we'll have.
Do you think they can, James? That's your tip.
Yeah, I think, look, they've got a good lead there. So, yeah, look, they could. The worry might be if Nova starts spending some big money on marketing or advertising, they might get a rush. But otherwise, I think 97.3 might be safe.
All right, let's take a look at Adelaide now.
Yeah, look, mix again. They ARN's having a great year. I think they worked out this year their best year ever, in fact. Dominate that market. Nova's crept up a little bit. Yeah, doing very well. Triple M, great story, big turnaround there. SAFM dropped their breakfast show, so they're sort of rebuilding for next year. And
in terms of Perth, we've got a bit of a tie for first place there.
Yeah, we do. Nova, I think, sharing top spot for getting to number 1 ranking for the first time. Mix really had a stranglehold that in the past. They haven't given it up yet. They're still sharing a place there. And 96 FM didn't go up or down, but hung on to their 10.7% share.
All right, let's take a look now at the ratings for week 39 for free-to-air television. And, of course, no surprises
it's all
there.
footy, top 5. Yeah.
They did very well.
All happened on the same day, of course, but they just cut it up all differently. But, yeah, look, good audiences for them.
Turning the page now to the next 5, you can see there. The Block, of course, still in there.
Yeah, we found out today the Block will finish on Sunday, October 12.
OK. There you have it, right there. I'm sure that will be a rating success as well. Let's take a look at subscription television now. The top 10, this includes both sport and non-sport.
Yeah, not a lot of live sport there. That EPL was really the only football game, if you like, in that top 5. Brownlow medal, AFL 360, which is now finished, but they sort of get a big audience around to hear what those guys think about the grand final.
Yeah, turning the page now, and you can see there, Modern Family, Brownlow red carpet,
yeah, did very well.
On the couch in The Simpsons. All right, let's get more on the television news of the week. Foxtel, James, unveiling a list of the new shows it's acquired from the US, express from the US. Yeah,
look, the big noticeable thing about that was not just the raft of good programming they've got coming, but they released the time slots and the actual, free-to-air you don't often know until a week before when a show will be on, but Foxtel have laid out their roadmap for the next 3 months. You get all the shows. The shows to watch for there, The Flash, expecting, it's been done very well. Should find a bit of an audience. Jane the Virgin, a quirky little program too, which a lot of people are chatting about. So they'll be on a bit later this year.
All right, ones to watch. And now in other television news, Adam Boland, former Sunrise EP, and then of course Wake Up and 10's breakfast program. He has been issued with a summons from the 7 network.
Yeah, look, apparently 7 are interested about what's going to be in this book. Melbourne University Press, it's scheduled for a November 3 release. Whether that still happens remains to be seen, what 7 decide to do. But some speculation, they just want to find out what's in there. Some people saying, look, there's nothing going to be really very bad about 7. But it'd be interesting to see whether if you get into litigation, you don't want to litigate with Kerry Stokes or the 7 network, because they don't skimp on court costs. They'll just, if there's something they want to pursue, they'll pursue it right to the end.
It'll just keep going.
Absolutely.
Also in 9, Head of News and Current Affairs Darren Wick's been speaking about the rating performance of today. What does he have to say?
Yeah, look, he said basically, look, we'll get this program back on track. They know they've got some challenges, but look, they're still pretty competitive in the main markets, Sydney and Melbourne. If it was really falling over there, well, then you'd think that they might panic. He said, look, there's no need to panic. The 9's got an image problem in Adelaide and Perth. They're working very hard on fixing. That's part of that problem. So if they can, start getting bigger audiences for 9 in general, especially in prime time, that will filter back, and those today numbers will lift there as well.
James Manning, editor and publisher of Media Week. Thanks so much, as always, for being with us. That is all we have time for on this edition of Media Week. From the team here, thanks for your company.